a good player today. They maybe someone you want to try out if you have someone sitting in your inventory, or maybe even want to buy it. But there's a lot of big changes in the daily matchups, obviously on a daily basis. But today we got some pretty big changes. I'm gonna pick out a few of these in each one of the pages as I feel like are the biggest upgrades. Let's see here. I'll go through. Let's say the first 6 pages, and I'll pick one player off of each page that I believe that is probably the biggest change and probably one of the best players for that week out of that page. For this first page, what they consider to be the biggest trending up, I would probably have to go with Carlos Santana here. I mean, he's been playing really good. I'm not playing really good, but he's been having really really high matchup ratings. Slowly going up. He's an awesome, first baseman. He'll be a great backup catcher or a catcher if you need him. And right now he's a 79 card, but he's playing like a 90. I mean, that's pretty insane. So for page number one, I'd probably have to put Carlos Santana on there. If you haven't tried him out yet, definitely give that card a try. Been trending up probably the past couple weeks. He could very well be going to a gold eventually, but who knows? His daily matchup rating is really good, and I'd give Carlos Santana a try. For page two, I mean, this is kind of a toss up for me either way. For being a Braves fan, I'm gonna either go probably. Actually, this is a three-way. I would say either Markakis, Preston Tucker, or Freddie Freeman. Honestly, I'd probably have to go with the Freddie Freeman here. This is going to be your best pick out of page two. Another first baseman, unfortunately, but I mean, look at the stats right now for today. He's the contact +9, +12 in both power. That's awesome. He's moving up steadily. I mean, we also have Familia that's up to a 95, but I still think Freddie Freeman takes page two. For page three, what would be the best thing? I'm probably going to have to pick. We're going to have to go Corey Dickerson here. He's been really, really solid for me the past couple, I would say probably since the beginning of the game. So he's playing like a 92 today out of left field. Corey Dickerson. You would be +8 to contact right, +13 contact left, and +13 to both power right and left. I mean, anybody that's played with him will tell you he knocks it out of the park as often as he can. He's a nasty hitter. He plays well out in the outfield, and honestly, I don't see how he's still a silver. So, yep, Corey Dickerson for page three. Page four, we're gonna go with what would be the best here? Maybe I'd hate to go with another first baseman, but Abreu is still playing really good, so I'm not gonna go with Abreu here. I would say actually, I'm gonna go with Seth Smith. I know he's up to a 78 right now. Normally a 69 card, playing like a 78. I know his stats don't look that good, but from experience with playing with this card, he lays the wood. He will knock it out of the park. Even though his power doesn't really show it, it still plays really, really good. And this card, as a 78, you can't really pass that up. You cannot really pass that card up. I mean, he's not gonna really cost that much to buy him on the auction house if you don't have him. But yeah, I would check that out. Page 5. Oh, that's a tough page 5. That's a tough page 5 because, I mean, typical, I would have to go with Arenado here, but he's obviously a diamond, and not many people are going to be able to give that a try. So we're going to go with Mookie Betts here. We're going to go with Mookie Betts. Not many people know he's normally an outfielder, but you can actually use him at second base. He's playing like a 91 today. Lays the wood. You like that? Smells like Joker? Yeah. So I would say probably Mookie Betts would be my pick out of off of page 5. +10 contact right, +9 contact left, and +10 in both power. I mean, with that vision, that's phenomenal. I would highly recommend trying out a Mookie Betts today. And then our final pick for the day. What's going to be our final pick? What should be our final pick? I'm probably going to have to go with... I haven't had a pitcher, but I mean, he's going to be a diamond. Maybe Chris Archer. I think Chris Archer is going to be our final pick. He's a gold. Still going to be pretty expensive to pick up, but he's playing like a 92 right now out of Tampa Bay. That would definitely be my final pick today to try out. I've tried him a few times in Battle Royale. He's actually a pretty good pitcher. I don't have him on my actual Diamond Dynasty team, so I haven't played with him as much as I'd like to give a review about him. But I would say he's definitely something you want to try out today at a 92. And that will conclude our daily matchup for today of Monday. And I will go through these other pages just so you guys can see them, but I'm not really going to talk about the changes. I'm not really going to talk much about the changes. So I'm going to go up to page 10 just so you guys can get a good idea of some of the changes for today. That's almost half of my stubs, yeah. And that'll be it. Also, there was a roster update today. There wasn't really too many changes, so I'm not really going to talk much on that. Mostly people went down than they did anything else. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks. All right. Do extra innings count